What happens when purpose stop feeling like purpose? There was this goal I wanted to have to be a drill instructor for a long time since I was a sophomore in high school. And it was just something about seeing them do the job of being a drill instructor, the grind it looks like, I guess, the mystique and the mystery behind it and what they do that it attracted me. So come 2022, when I joined the military, or 2022 when I went to drill instructor school, I graduated and earned a campaign cover. And as soon as I put it on my head, that feeling that of being a drill instructor, that I always wanted to have, it just kind of went away. And over time, as the years passed by, as I did the job, as I did the grind of being a drill instructor, somewhere along the way, I kind of lost the meaning or purpose behind it. I understand that we're changing lives, but for me personally, that meaning kind of left, and I'm not so sure what it was. So for you, imagine you wake up one day and something that you've always wanted to do, you've always lived for, that thing that kind of gave your life meaning, just some way, somehow, kind of now feels empty. You try to push hard. You try to find out, what does it mean? What does it mean to me? How can this thing I'm doing right now bring purpose to my life? And the more you force it, the worse it gets. And you start wondering, do you even care about the job anymore? Is this burnout, or is it something deeper? In the beginning, purpose feels like fire. It fuels every little thing that you do. But over time, that fire fades. Not because you're weak, not because you're lazy, but because your purpose evolves. Think about it. Every goal you set, every mountain you climb, every obstacle you overcome, once you reach that peak, once you reach that top moment, you left with two choices. Either keep climbing or stay stuck. And some way, somehow, some of you try to force meaning where there isn't any meaning left. And this is where most people get lost. They think because they lost that passion that they're broken, that they need to push harder. But that's not grit. That's just simply denial. So how do you escape this trap? How do you reignite that fire without forcing yourself into doing something you no longer care about? Most people cling to our purposes because they believe that's what defines them. This is who I am. This is what I do. But that's a lie that's also keeping you stuck. Purpose isn't meant to last forever. It's meant to evolve. What challenged you when you're 20 won't be the same thing that challenged you when you're 30. What challenged you last year might be the same thing that will bore you today. But if you refuse to accept that change, in the end, you just simply burn yourself out chasing a ghost. So be honest, what part of your life feels forced right now? What are you holding on to that no longer excites you? Here's the secret. Purpose isn't found by sitting around and thinking. It's found by doing, by exploring, by following what genuinely sparks your curiosity or interest, not what you feel obligated to do. Because let's be real, when was the last time you actually let yourself explore without pressure, without feeling like it needed to kind of make sense? Most people don't. They stick to what's familiar, even if it drains them, and that's why they stay stuck. But not you, not after this, because the moment you start exploring again, you realize something powerful. The biggest mistake people make, they obsess over finding their purpose as if it's some fixed destination. But that question leads to nowhere. A better question is, what excites me right now in this moment. Not forever, not in the next 10 years, but right now, here. Because excitement is the gateway to purpose. And the more you follow it, the faster you find out what's next. And the best part, you don't have to figure it all out today. All you have to do is take that first step. The hardest part isn't about losing a purpose. It's about letting go of an old one. It's realizing that just because something mattered before doesn't mean it has to matter forever. And that doesn't make it a waste. It just means that that chapter of your life is over. But here's the beautiful thing. Every time you let go of a purpose or a interest or an ideal or identity who you were before, you make space for a whole new one. And if you're brave enough to step into the unknown, you may even find something even greater than what you're experiencing right now in this present moment. So now, the real question is, are you ready to let go? Or will you stay stuck in a purpose that no longer fits you? If this hits home, let me know in the comments. I want to hear your story. And I created a course to help you improve your discipline, to help you live a more purpose-driven life. You can check it out in a link in the description. But thank you for listening.